Hello, this is Jess. This is December 5th, Wednesday night, about 10:15 p.m. Chat session number 36. Happy Merry Christmas season as we are into December now. And we're going to go right into the tidbits of history for this day. Going back to 1884. In Washington, D.C., workers placed a 9-inch aluminum pyramid atop a tower of white marble, completing the construction of an impressive monument to the city's namesake and the nation's first president, George Washington. It was made of 36,000 blocks of marble and granite, stacked 550 feet in the air. The monument was the tallest structure in the world at the time of its completion in December of 1884. A city law passed in 1910 restricted the height of the new building to ensure that the monument would remain the tallest structure in Washington, D.C., a fitting tribute to the man known as the father of his country. It was many years after I guess Washington had passed or whatever, a couple of construction beginnings and endings. They just didn't have the money, but they finally got it done in 1884 on this day. Interesting stuff. And now we're going to do sports tidbit of history. 1992. Jerry Rice of the San Francisco 49ers catches his 101st career touchdown reception, breaking the record for most career touchdowns previously held by Steve Largent. Rice played for the 49ers till 2000. He then played for Oakland, Seattle, and Denver, retiring after 20 years in the NFL. He was NFL MVP in 1987 with the San Francisco 49ers. He was NFL MVP in the Super Bowl 23. He was the MVP of Super Bowl 23. Went on to be in two other Super Bowls with the 49ers. And if I'm not mistaken, he also went to the Super Bowl with Oakland. But anyway, he either has three or four rings. One of them, he was the Super Bowl MVP. His consecutive game with the reception ended at 274. He was an amazing wide receiver. He would go up and against all odds to make catches, unbelievable stuff for his time. He could go against the best defenders and he would win. He was just natural at that position. As football goes, he was a natural wide receiver. All right, that's the tidbits of history. We had 1992 and we had 1884 today. All right. There's so much controversy, in our government that flows out to the people of the nation and forms all kinds of opinions on so many issues that are affecting almost everybody's life in some form or fashion. If they pass legislation, it eventually filters down to affect us, the people of the country that they're passing the legislation against or for. I would say this, that in my opinion, the president, they've been able to enact all these protections within the office, which I don't understand. Laws should be upheld when there is a crime, the same as if you're president, as if it was me. I saw something about some lawyer came out and said that the president was immune, I believe, from state prosecution concerning some lady that said he molested her or whatever, and years past or something. I don't know. But why is he immune? Did he commit a crime? And who allowed those protections to be put into place? Who's allowed all these protections to be put into place when these people deliberately break laws that they've enacted, they voted on to put into place, but they don't want them to apply to them? I don't know what the correct political term is, but I would call it a bunch of BS. That would be my term for it. And I think that they need to wipe the slate clean and start all over again. And the people are going to decide what happens to or for elected officials, and not them voting on their own policies to protect themselves from the law. It's just my opinion. And people can change. I'm a believer in that. I think that at some points in your life you can make some mistakes, and it's not the real you, but there was maybe some circumstances that you got yourself into, but you changed your life after that. You learned your lesson, and you went on with your life, and you became whatever it is you are, and you don't reenact those bad things that might have happened, in the past. I don't think that that something, doing something bad is necessarily a end of a person's intentions or anything like that. But I will say this for all you people in Alabama, and if the stories aren't true, I don't know the man, but if the stories aren't true, then I'm wrong. But if the stories are true at all, and there's fact that he was banned, this dude Roy Moore or whatever, he was banned from the malls in his area because he was a prowler on teenage girls and stuff. Even then, I think you can change, but that's not the same as making a mistake once and moving on and not repeating those errors in your ways. But to be banned from a public place because you're a menace to women and teenage women, this kind of thing, teenage girls, I think that's a character flaw. And I don't think that you ever can totally overcome that. I think it wasn't just a one-time thing, an error. No, this guy was a menace, and he was banned from public place. I just want all you people in Alabama to take a look at your kids, and then take a look at Roy Moore and see if that's the kind of man you want in office. In our Senate, it's supposed to be a respectable position, and I don't know what Steve Bannon's problem is, but I think he needs to just get out of the whole political arena and just be quiet. I just don't. Your rhetoric is just horrible. I don't understand your way of thinking. I think that its intent is in evil, and and not caring about your fellow man, that's your prerogative. But I don't think you need to be in our political system with your ideals of division and anger. So why don't you just get out? That'd be great for you to do. Great thing for you to do, Steve Bannon, is just get out of the political scene and go hide behind your company and yak to somebody that works with you over there, because I don't think there's any more room for that kind of crap in our political system. And you're just a divisive individual, and that's okay. That's what America's all about. It takes every kind, but I don't think you should be up there pushing your agenda when you're, and threatening people and saying things about people. Or maybe that's your game, and I guess you can do it. Hell, it's what you're doing. But somebody needs to set you down and ask you to get out. I think that'd be a great thing. Sure would make my head not hurt every time I hear you talk about something, because you're just rotten, I guess is the best way to put it, and the nicest way I can put it. I don't know you, but I sure wouldn't want to be you. And I'm not missing nothing, I guess, either, because I wouldn't want to be around you. So, more power to you, I guess. At the same time, what kind of person are you? It's just odd. I mean, I don't know. Everybody has their opinion, just like I do. I have mine, and I'm saying them on my journey, on my chat sessions, and that's just the way I want to do it. And that's this great country, the United States of America. We have this freedom, and I'm using it, and I'm liking using it. And anybody else who's made it this far and through the chat session, started with number 1 all the way to 36 now, without missing a day. I do have a YouTube channel. This is where I'm uploading these two from my video camera, my phone video camera. And you can go there, and there should be a subscribe button. It'd be cool, or you can even make comments. If there's something that I say that pisses you off, or something that I say that makes sense to you, just communication maybe somehow or another. If people are actually, if somebody's out there checking it out, it's okay to comment or subscribe to my channel. That's what it's about. I'm going to continue to make them. If not, I enjoy doing this, so it's okay. I'm going to continue to make them. But if somebody's out there actually checking it out, that'd be good to know. I do see the views, and appreciate you if you're one of those people that watch some of my chat sessions. But we're going to go ahead and end this here. Be truthful, be happy, and let's watch out for each other, okay? Good weekend of football. Playoffs are here, week 14. Look for my picks on my week 14 NFL picks, and I'll hopefully see you on video chat session number 37. Bye.